Penny, how big of a, I mean, you talked about just kind of the magnitude of priority it was to keep PJ Haggerty around. What were those conversations like toward the end there, and what ultimately led him to entering the portal?
I think that everybody understands the portal and what it does. I don't think there was any disrespect to our university at all. PJ and I and his father have a great relationship. I think that he's really fully focusing on the NBA and going into the portal only, you know, he didn't close the door on us. And, you know, we still talk and still have a great relationship. So it wasn't like he was like, I'm out of here, I'm gone. You know, that's his right to go into the portal if he wants to.
So you haven't closed the door on him?
No, I haven't. I haven't closed the door on him. You know, like I said, we still have a great relationship, and I respect his decision.
In today's day and age where, like, you've got a certain amount of funds to allocate across a roster and a certain amount of spaces, how tough is that to have that uncertainty of, you know, maybe PJ will want to be back, maybe he won't, maybe he'll go to the NBA, maybe he won't?
Oh, it's very tough, obviously, because you have to wait, and the other players in the portal aren't waiting. They're going to go where they're wanted, and it makes it a little tougher. They understand that.
So let's talk about why we're here today. You know, just how important is this mission to T-Dot? You know, helping clean up the university and campus.
Yeah, for sure. You know, obviously, you know, we know that, that trash and cleaning up our city, our state, and keeping it clean is important. You know, in our neighborhoods, on our campus, and that's what we're doing today to try to help. You know, the littering and not. I'm not a fan of it. No one should be a fan of it, and you know, just keep our city clean. If you see paper, if you see anything, just pick it up, throw it in the trash, so we can keep our city, our neighborhoods, and our state clean.
Obviously, as things currently stand, Dain Dainja does not have any eligibility left. But still, what did you make of that whole, you know, like sequence the other day of like he's in the portal, but then he's not, and then he puts out the tweet?
I didn't see that.
What's
but
your?
No, I don't have anything to say about that. It happens.
I was saying, what's your confidence level on him getting that waiver from the NCAA and you having Dain Dainja back in a Tigers jersey next season?
You only gotta hope that you know, that they see it for what it's worth. With so many guys around the country getting 6, 7, 8 years, I don't know how they decide those things, but you would hope that they show favor to Dain and he's allowed to come back.
What are your feelings about some of these numbers that are being thrown around these days, like this offseason specifically? I mean, they've been high before, but this year it's crazy. Is it out of hand? Is it too crazy? Like,
I think it's crazy and out of hand. This summer is way different than any other time, and I don't know how it got to that, but it's there.
Yeah. Are you? Does it make you feel differently about your job, or?
It doesn't make me feel differently about my job. It just kind of makes you wonder how long this is going to go, because we all say the same thing, right? All in support of getting players getting paid, but it's just out of control right now.
How much longer do you think this can go on before eventually it just spirals completely out of control and the whole sport could perhaps, like, you know, get to a place of no return there?
I mean, we're almost there. I mean, some of these numbers are crazy. I mean, I think it's to a point to where the players, you know, you can't fault them, because if they're going to be allowed, then they're going to get as much as they can.
How hard is it to get your boosters, your donors to write some of these checks that they may seem to be outlandish, right, in today's day and age?
No, I don't have any comment on that. We have a great group of supporters and donors for our university, and they do all they can for the entire school, not just for sports, and it's just a positive situation for our city, man. We're all together here.
I know you can't talk